Hi, my name is Luke Lindgren and I'm a master's student at UC San Diego. This video is designed to be a quick introduction to the new multi-bent achromats used at a handful of synchrotron facilities worldwide. So, let's get started. But first things first, what is an achromat? Well, an achromat is a very specialized magnet that's actually already used at many synchrotrons worldwide. These make up our bending magnets, which is one of the methods that third generation and older synchrotrons used to generate magnetobrahmastrahlung radiation. An achromat is usually made up of 4, 6, or 8 parts, so quadruples, sextuples, and octuples, which allow our beam to curve. Now, these maintain a certain beam diameter even as we go around a curve. So this drawing isn't exactly going to be to scale, but I like to think of this as how differential steering works in our car, right? We have the same distance between, oh, that's a terrible color, between these two beams down here as we do after the turn, even though our outside beam had to travel a further distance. As I previously mentioned, current generation synchrotrons also use achromats, though they will use larger ones and fewer than the multi-bent achromats will. So current generation bending magnets, which you see here on the top, so this is third gen and before, utilize 2 to 3 magnets, which are these blue ones, in order to bend our beam. So we have incoming, gets bent, it's bent a little more. Our multi-bent achromats utilize 7 to 9 of these same magnets, so they're smaller, to bend our beam a smaller amount each time. This smaller bending will produce a more coherent flux. So instead of 10 to the 12th to 10 to the 19th, we will see 2 orders of magnitude better, so 10 to the 14th to 10 to the 21st. And we'll also see a smaller beam size. So instead of 2 to 5 nanometers total, we'll see a 0.31 nanometer per radian beam size, which is much better and will allow us to not only utilize synchrotrons for current experiments in biology, in identifying chemical compounds, etc., but it will also enable us to image ultra-fast chemical reactions for the first time. Well, that all sounds fine and dandy, but what actually proved this? What made us spend so much money in order to upgrade from bending magnets to MBAs? Well, if we look at Bourlon 2014's work, we can relate the brightness B to the spectral flux of a light source, or FS. We divide this by a constant times the total RMS photon beams in the X and Y directions, and then multiply this by their divergence. Therefore, to increase our brightness, we must increase the spectral flux while decreasing our RMS and RMS divergence. Even a change in one of these can have a huge impact. Therefore, where our MBAs affect most is the spectral flux. However, in order to change our beam size, there's not really a lot we can do. This theory, which relates our beam size to the energy and wavelength, is a theoretical approximation that's outside of our current technological capabilities. However, with MBAs, it's hoped that we can make this a lot closer. So unfortunately, there are no synchrotrons currently in the United States that are upgraded with MBAs. However, the MAX 4 in Sweden is available for use with MBAs, though I do not know their process in order to use these beamlines. In the United States, to use a synchrotron, you must submit an NUF proposal. With that, thank you so much for listening. These are my references, which will also be listed in the comments below. Have a great day.